Well friends, good afternoon. We are here at Aysgarth Falls National Park Centre, and there's an information centre inside, and if we look through the gap we will see that there's a nice little picnic area outside, people enjoying a little bit of food and a bit of drink, a few drinks in the sunshine, and the facilities there for toilets. And so the car park is quite full. We're actually second week of school term now, but yet the parks are absolutely heaving with people. And now we're on our way to the River Ewer and the Upper Falls, which are somewhere between 200 and 300 meters away from here. So we'll pick up a little bit later on when we get near the falls. So we're now approaching the end of the path from the National Park Centre and coming to the Riverside Walk, and I'm sure you can probably hear the roar of the water. So just through the trees here on the left is the river, and we're coming now to the Upper Falls. I think this is the one where Kevin Costner was filmed with Little John as he was Robin Hood. The fight between him and Little John was somewhere around here, and I'm sure it was these falls where the filming took place. Access fee honesty box. Access fee honesty box. That's good because it helps to maintain the park. Are levelled off, and that's how we get the cascades down at the lower level. Where Robbie Hood was from? Yeah. Wow. We had that drought period earlier on, didn't we? But when you think of all the tributaries that feed into this river, there's plenty of water coming over and making it sound really exciting. Looks like the little causeway across where Robin Hood would have walked, and the fight was in the middle and they fell down there. I should imagine that this is an area where lots of couples have sat, and many proposals of marriage have been made at this place. Place to remember. Thinking of couples, there's one just there. So these are the Aysgarth Upper Falls, and I think we're going to probably walk down to the middle falls now, and maybe even the lower falls, and see what they're like. So we'll meet up later on. And now friends, we're coming to a place where we can see a view of the Upper Falls from the bridge, and I hope that the image doesn't close down too much, because we're looking directly into the sun. So there we are. What a sight, isn't it? Beautiful. Nature. You can't beat nature's craftsmanship. It's amazing. The Upper Falls. Now we've just entered the gladed section of the middle waterfalls. A nice wide path for us to walk along. River to our right. It's just so nice when the sun speckles through on the floor, coming through the leaves. And so we can see here whether this is a viewing platform. I'm not sure. We've got some steps to go down, so we've got to be careful. Hear the roar of the water at the bottom. Thundering water. Conquers rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cascades there. Yes. Yes. That could be good, couldn't it? But what a lot of force there coming over. Amazing. Right, now we're on the second part of the woodland walk, which takes us down to the lower falls now. We've seen the upper, we've seen the middle, and now we're going to the lower falls. Don't know what to expect, don't know whether they're going to be stronger, fast flowing, not sure, but it'll be interesting when we get there. Just thoroughly enjoying the afternoon out with the family, having a great time. Right, see you again when we get to the lower falls. Yes, well, these are the lower falls, and as you can see there, it's like a staircase. Quite big steps coming down. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps that I can see from here. Yeah, so we're just top side of the lower falls, and you can see that the River Ure has lots and lots of cascades, lots of cataracts, lots of different levels as it falls down. There's the main fall, and there, calmer water of the river below. What a fantastic river, the River Ure. You can't believe how many gallons are coming over there in a minute.
If we are thinking about a location where possibly Robin Hood fought Little John, it could well be here because it's nice and flat, straight across there, and then you're into a deep pool just here. But this is just amazing. Wow.
The lower falls. Well, that's it for now. Have a nice afternoon, and we'll see you later.
Yeah. Filled with flowers, sheep and cattle enrich the soil.
You need to get it so that, no, don't just get that. Just stand that. You need to get that thing, that boulder.
Ancient pasture
I'll keep walking.
filled with flowers,
See.
sheep, cattle, enrich the soil.
The leg.
What a fantastic seat. Even the legs are carved, the stone legs. And what does this side say? Well, there's a ram's head. And some butterflies, some flowers. And the whole thing to sit on. Just coming up from the lower falls. A very welcome seat to sit on. Back to the centre now, the visitors centre. Yeah, so that's the map. We've done all that from the upper falls there to the middle falls there and the lower falls there. And this is the visitor centre. Welcome to the visitor centre.